We are ready for presentation. Session 2, the male 50 to 80 years categories here at the Queensland Weightlifting State Championships. Here come our athletes. We have 12 lifters in this session. It is a big one. In the 80 plus years, we have Raymond Loudon from Sunny Coast Weightlifting Club. In the 75 to 79 years category, we have Laurie Townsend from North Brisbane. In the 65 to 69, Greg Hobel representing Toowoomba. In the 60 to 64 years, we have Michael Riggle and John Hanlon. In the 55 to 59 years, we have Graham Walker representing North Brisbane. Alan Slack from Berserker Barbell in Mackay. James Mildren from Dungeon in Cairns. British Chick Squad, crowd favourite. He is the president of the Queensland Weightlifting Association. We should be getting behind this man. Paul Walters from Bribie Island. Robert Weeks from Sunshine Coast. Richard Taylor from Rebels in Capalaba. And in the 50 to 54 years, Michael O'Connor from Burleigh Barbell. We will see the lifters in 10 minutes. We are going to bring out our officials, without whom the competition could not run. Here come our officials for session 2, the men's 50 to 80 years plus. Multiple categories and multiple lifters in different weight categories there. We tend to lump them all together depending on entries. And we have more female lifters than we do male lifters this year. So you'll see a couple of extra categories of women. It won't go male, female the whole time. All right, we've seen some costume changes from some of these ladies lifted in the last session. So they've run to a telephone box and got changed like Superwoman. So centre referee, Lauren McLaughlin. Side referee, Caroline Jones. And Monique Sharp. Our Chief Marshal, Althea Mackey. Assistant Marshal, Kayla Driscoll. Timekeeper, Ben Trousdell and Marnie Jenkins. And our technical controller, Cecilia Graham. All right, we will be back in about 8.5 minutes to commence session 2. See you shortly. We are ready to go. Session 2, the men's 50 to 80 years. Raymond Loudon opening up his competition at 32 kilograms. And a successful lift by majority decision there for Raymond Loudon. Bar will go to 33 for the moment, calling the same lifter. Raymond Loudon lifting for Sunshine Coast in the 80 plus years category. You want to talk about an advertisement for why exercise is important for your longevity? We have 80 plus year old competitors still lifting in competitive weightlifting. I know what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be Raymond.
Moving up 35 kilos, chain, 34 kilos.
We're moving up 35 kilograms. This will bring out the opening attempt of North Brisbane lifter Laurie Townsend, competing in the 75 to 79 years category. All right, here we go. Laurie Townsend, opening attempt. 34 kilograms. And a cracking opening attempt there for Laurie Townsend. 35 kilograms going to remain on the bar. And we're going back to Raymond Loudon, second attempt. Bar is loaded, 35 kilograms, second attempt, Raymond Loudon.
Give it up for Raymond.
Raymond, 35 kilograms, second attempt. Unfortunately, no lift there by majority decision for Raymond. He still has one attempt. We'll stay at 35 kilos, and the call for the moment will remain with the same lifter, Raymond Loudon, lifting for Sunshine Coast. Third attempt. Bar is loaded. A little under 2 minutes on the clock for the final attempt. In the snatch, Sunshine Coast weightlifting athlete Raymond Loudon. This is the second session of the 2026 Queensland State Masters Championships, coming to you live from Bundaberg here at Shalom College, hosted by United Barbell. We have 5 sessions today, 9 sessions total. Our next session at this stage will be at 12 o'clock. Depending on how the competition travels, you can never know exactly how long a session's going to go. 12 athletes in this category, so this will be a longer session.
finding time, that's very nice.
I feel the avoidance. I feel the avoidance. Bar is loaded. 35 kilograms on the bar. Here comes Raymond Loudon. Third attempt. And a good lift for Ray. 3 out of 3.
7 kilos.
When you go to 37 kilograms, call on the second attempt of Laurie Townsend.
Follow Richard Taylor.
Lifted to follow at this stage will be Richard Taylor, lifting out a Rebel.
Laurie, a well-known physiotherapist, been there for a long time. Bars loaded. Give it up for Laurie.
Bar is loaded, Laurie Townsend. And a good lift by majority decision. We are going to stay with the same lifter. 38 will go on the bar for our automatic 1 kilogram increment while he confers with his coach to see what the next attempt will be. Bar is loaded at 38 kilograms. Call on Laurie Townsend, representing North Brisbane in the 75 to 79 year category. 2 minutes are on the clock. See what his coach has selected. I see her coming back from the marshalling desk. So I dare say a change will come through shortly. Laurie Townsend, final attempt. And a good lift by majority decision there for Laurie. We are going to go to 47 kilograms now. Call is on John Hanlon for his opening attempt in the 60 to 64 years category.
Kilos, load in the bar.
47 kilograms going the bar. Opening attempt, John Hanlon. John Hanlon, opening attempt, 47 kilograms.
Let's give it up for John.
And a good lift by majority decision there for John. We get to 48 kilograms now for the second attempt. Call on the same lifter for the moment. 2 on the clock. Lifter to follow at this stage is Greg Hobel.
Good to see John back after a long illness. But off to a good start. 38 kilos loaded the bar for John Hanlon Snatch. Women's cover. With size 10. Definitely the follow is Greg Hobel. The clock moving up. Loaded to 50 kilos. Loaded. For Greg Hobel.
John's moving up. We're going to 50 kilograms for the opening attempt of Greg Hobel, lifting for TWA in the 65 to 69 years category.
Moving up. We'll stay at 50.
Greg's going up. He's feeling brightly today, so we're going to go 50 on the bar, same weight. Different lifter. We're going with Robert Weeks, lifting for Sunshine Coast in the 55 to 59 years category.
The bar's loaded. Robert Weeks. Sunshine Coast.
All day. 3 white lights, an easy opener there for Robert. Bar remains at 50 kilograms. Call is on the second attempt of John Hanlon.
Loaded. It's 50 kilos at the bar. 60 for John Hanlon.
Here we go. Second attempt, John Hanlon. $50 kilograms.
Give it up for John.
Three white lights, another solid attempt for John there. When you go to 51, call will be on James Mildren, lifting out a dungeon in Cairns.
Our next lifter. No, at the stable, it's the boss man.
Also known as the Boss Man, President of the Queensland Weightlifting Association, contesting the 55 to 59 years category.
51 kilos is loaded the bar, first attempt. James Mildren. Give it up for James.
And a silky smooth opening attempt for James. Three white lights, I'd expect nothing left. Quite the technician. When you go to 52 for Richard Taylor, opening attempt, representing Rebel.
loaded 52. Stop the clock. Move it up. So remaining is a 52 kilo successive attempt for Jim Mildred. Load it up. So we go to John Hanlon. Bar loaded 52 kilos. Tip for John Hanlon. Teacher.
Third attempt, John Hanlon, 52 kilograms.
Give it up for John. Teacher.
14 no lift there for John. He'll finish with his best lift being his second attempt, 50 kilograms. We're going to go to 55 kilograms now. This is going to bring out Greg Hobe lifting for Toowoomba.
$55 kilos.
55 kilograms on the bar. First attempt, Greg Hobe.
Give it up for Greg.
Consistent as gravity is Greg. Greg is my old coach. So if I know what's good for me, I won't say anything too smart. But he is known for his technical ability. You can always tell Greg's athletes, they always tend to be very strong in the snatch. So we're going to Michael Wriggle now, opening attempt, 55 kilograms in the 60 to 64 years category.
Give it up for Baker if it comes wrong.
Kicking it off with a good lift. That one was pretty good.
55 kilos remains in the bar.
55 staying on the bar. This will bring out the opening attempt of Paul Walters.
Bar loaded. 55 kilos. Give it up for Paul.
Paul is psyched up. That's what we like to see. Dynamic start, dynamic lift. Blink and you'll miss it. Success at 55 kilograms, opening attempt for Paul Walters. We're going to stay at 55. This will bring out Michael O'Connor, the sole lifter in the 50 to 54 years category, lifting Barley Burbell. Burley Barbell, I should say, not Barley Burbell. He shakes his head as he can't believe he missed it the first time, but that is a good lift.
60 kilos. Attempt for thank you, loaded. Bar's loaded. 60 kilos.
60 kilograms remaining on the bar. The call on Michael Riggle.
Give it up for me.
Ooh, great fight, but unfortunately not quite there. Still has one attempt. He will be back.
61 kilos. Loaded.
Plenty of strength, unfortunately that's not quite there. So no lift there for Robert at 61. We're going to go to 61 again for the final attempt of James Mildren. Jim Mildren, 61 kilograms, final attempt. And another successful lift for Jim Mildren. 3 out of 3. We're going to 62 kilograms now for the final attempt of Graham Walker.
Loaded at 62 kilos. Graham Walker. Final attempt in Snatch.
Graham Walker, third attempt, 62 kilograms.
Give it up, Graham.
And a good lift. Therefore, Graham Walker at 62 kilograms. We're going to the third and final attempt. Paul Walters, 63 kilograms, lifting for Bribey Weightlifting Club. The man doesn't mess around on the platform, so keep watching. The second he touches that bar, it's going overhead.
63 kilos in the bar. Give it up for Paul.
Another good lift for Paul.
63 kilos.
3 out of 3. We're going to 63 kilograms now for the third and final attempt of Greg Hobel.
The bar is loaded. 63 kilos. Third and final attempt of Greg. Give it up for Greg.
Third attempt, Greg Hobel. Unfortunately, no lift for Greg there, just getting squeezed out the back door. He'll have a best snatch of 60 kilograms. So we're going to go to 63 now for the final attempt of Richard Taylor, leaving one lifter with attempts remaining after that, and that is Michael O'Connor. Timed out on his first attempt. Fortunately, we're having a few sound difficulties at the time, just in case people were wondering. He timed out on his lift for his opener, Michael O'Connor. But he still has 2 remaining. But before that, we will have Richard Taylor, 63 kilograms for his final attempt. If successful, there's a new personal best. A great lift. The man is happy. A new personal best, 63 kilo. We're going to go to 65 now for the second attempt of Michael O'Connor. He timed out in the opening attempt. Hopefully we'll see him come out for the second.
Michael O'Connor.
Ooh, fancy.
The bar is loaded.
Hey, Dad.
65 kilos. Michael O'Connor. Give it up.
That is a great opening second attempt for Michael O'Connor, 65 kilograms.
66 kilos.
66 going on the bar for the moment. Final attempt, Michael O'Connor.
Third attempt for O'Connor. Bar loaded. 66 kilos. Final attempt for Michael O'Connor. Michael O'Connor. Dr. Paul.
2 minutes on the clock.
67.
Sorry, my mistake. Michael O'Connor isn't the last lifter with attempts. Alan Slack has 3 attempts, and the bar is going to 67 kilos, and the call is on Alan Slack for his opening attempt, representing Berserker.
$67 kilos on the right hand side, also known as El Toro.
Solid attempt there for Alan Slack. And a good lift.
kilos next load. You're ahead of your band. 68 kilos. Mandatory increase. Second attempt for Alan Slack.
We are going up 70 kilograms. Second attempt, Alan Slack. Michael O'Connor having nominated 71 for his third attempt.
70 kilos. 71 kilos, thanks, loaded.
71 kilograms going onto the bar. Call remaining with Alan Slack as he has 2 attempts left and Michael O'Connor only has 1. $71 kilograms, Alan Slack. And a solid attempt for Alan there. Good lift. We're going to 71 once again for the final attempt of Michael O'Connor.
This is the Australian record.
If successful, this is an Australian record. Michael O'Connor. And a great lift for Michael O'Connor there by majority decision. A new record. 75 going on the bar for the final attempt now of Alan Slack. Right, 75 going on the bar for the final snatch attempt in this session 2 of the 2026 Queensland State Masters Championships, the men's 50 to 80 years categories. Loader's doing a fantastic job. The bar is loaded. He's moving up, going to 76. 76 on the bar for the final attempt of Alan Slack, lifting for Berserker Barbell. Bar is loaded. Final attempt, Alan Slack, 76 kilograms. And a solid snatching performance there for Alan Slack. That concludes the snatching for session 2. We'll be back in a little over 10 minutes to commence the clean and jerk of session 2. We are about to get back underway with session 2, the men's 50 to 80 years categories in the 2026 Queensland State Masters Championships. Great session, lots of white lights in the snatch, finishing with a new record for Michael O'Connor at 71 kilograms. We are starting with Raymond Loudon, 40 kilograms. He went 2 out of 3 in the snatch with a best of 35. And success, 3 white lights. So we're going to 41 kilograms on the bar, same lifter, Raymond Loudon. 41 kilograms lifting for Sunshine Coast Weightlifting Club.
Loaded, 41 kilos. Raymond Loudon. Moving at 45 kilos.
45 kilograms for the second attempt, Raymond Loudon. He's moving up.
Kilos.
45 kilograms on the bar. Second attempt, Raymond Loudon. Little over a minute on the clock. Counting down. It is warming up here. It's supposed to be a high of about 30 degrees. I don't think the weather has got the message that it is no longer summer.
50s, 60s rock.
Raymond Loudon, 45 kilograms, second attempt. And a good lift, 3 white lights for Raymond. 46 going on the bar, same lifter, 2 minutes on the clock. We are changing lifter, 47 kilograms to go on the bar for the opening attempt of Laurie Townsend. Laurie went 3 out of 3 in the snatch with a best of 38.
Give it up to Laurie.
47 kilograms opening attempt, Laurie Townsend. And a good opening attempt there for Laurie, 47 kilograms. Call is going to stay at 47 kilograms, change the lifter. We're going back to Raymond Loudon for his final attempt.
The final attempt for Raymond. Last in this competition.
Final attempt, Raymond Loudon, 47 kilograms.
Give it up for Ray. 47 kilograms.
And a successful third attempt there for Raymond. We're going to 51 kilograms now for the second attempt of Laurie Townsend.
Loaded.
51 kilograms, Laurie Townsend, second attempt.
Give it up for Laurie.
Nice. 52 kilograms going on the bar for the moment. Final attempt, Laurie Townsend. Following himself, 2 minutes on the clock. It's our second session of 5 today at the 2026 Queensland State Masters Championships, coming to you from Bundaberg Shalem College, hosted by United Barbell. Loaders are working their magic, taking it to 53 kilograms. A new call for Laurie Townsend on his final attempt. If successful, it's a 6 out of 6 effort for Laurie.
For a long time. David Rubens, U2. Loves passing and tapping wide. Best moment with the is getting 3 wide passes. Well, we've got 5 minutes. Helping with the 6th run, clean slate for today. 53 kilos. Give it up for Larry. Last lift of the competition.
Last lift, Laurie Townsend, 53 kilograms.
Good.
6 out of 6 for Laurie. That's the effort we like to see. Every lifter's dream, 6 out of 6. We go to 55 now for the opening clean and jerk of John Hanlon. John went 2 out of 3 in the snatch with the best of 50 kilograms and is representing in the 60 to 64 years category.
Loaded. 55 kilos. First attempt. Give it up to John.
John Hanlon, 55 kilograms. And 3 white lights and a good lift for John at 55 kilograms. 56, going up our automatic increment. Same lifter. John Hanlon, 56 kilograms.
Thank you, Loaded. 56 kilos on the line. First attempt for John Hanlon. So when you see he goes up.
For the moment, 56 remaining on the bar. Lifter to follow at this stage with 60 kilograms nominated is Richard Taylor.
Dr. Clark, moving up to 57 kilos. John Hanlon, first attempt. Last loaded, 57 kilos. For John Hanlon, he's a teacher. And he's
John's moving up, 57 kilograms, but the call remains with John Hanlon. Lifter to follow at this stage is Michael Riggle now.
At the 12, John's moving up to 58.
John's moving up to 58 kilogram. Call's staying with the same lifter, John Hanlon, for his second attempt.
58 kilos on the bar. Second attempt. Let's give it up for John.
John Hanlon, second attempt, 58 on the bar. And a good lift for John at 58 kilograms. We are moving to 59, calling the same lifter, 59 kilograms, John Hanlon, 2 minutes on the clock once the lifters have loaded the bar, and we'll await the third and final weight selection.
Loaded, 59 kilos. Michael Raw. Dr. Clark, John moving up 60 kilos. Loaders.
John's moving up. We're going to 60 kilograms. Call remaining with him. Our session to follow, session 3 is at 12:30. That is the women's 50 to 54 years category. But for the moment, we are here with John Hanlon, 60 kilograms on the bar. Final attempt, John Hanlon.
Give it up for John.
Unfortunately, no lift there for John. He will finish with his second attempt being his best at 58 kilograms and a 108 total. We're going to go to 65 kilograms now for the opening attempt of Robert Weeks. Robert went 2 out of 3 in the snatch with a best of 55 and is lifting for Sunshine Coast Weightlifting in the 55 to 59 years categories. Bar is loaded, 65 kilograms for Robert Weeks. Opening attempts.
Give it up for Robert.
65 kilograms, Rob Weeks. Solid as a rock. 3 white lights for Rob.
Thank you.
We're going to go to 66 for the moment in the opening attempt of James Mildren. James went 3 out of 3 in the snatch. The best of 61 is lifting for Dungeon Barbell.
Let's take for James Mildren, also known as the boss. Loaded in the bar.
66 kilograms on the bar.
Give it up for Jim.
James Mildren, 66 kilograms. Three white lights for James, 66 kilograms. 67 on the bar now for the opening attempt of Toowoomba lifter Greg Hobel. No, it's not. Greg's going up, so 67 stays on the bar. However, and the call goes to Michael Riggle. Michael went 2 out of 3 in the snatch with the best of 58 kilograms.
Bars loaded, 67 kilos. Good to go.
67 kilograms now. Opening attempt in the clean and jerk for Michael Riggle.
Give it up for me.
Unfortunately, no lift there. A little bit of elbow movement, I think, from the referees. He still has 2 more attempts, though, so the bar's going to stay at 67. Call is going to go to Richard Taylor for Rebels for his opening attempt. Richard went 3 out of 3 in the snatch with best of 63. Rich is moving up, so the call's going back to Michael Riggle, 67 kilograms. But because the other lifter, Richard Taylor, was called, he will only have a minute, not two, to follow himself. Michael's going up, so we're going to go to 70 kilograms, and this will be for the opening clean jerk attempt of Greg Hobel.
Over 70 kilos, first attempt for Greg Hobel.
70 kilograms, opening attempt of TWA coach Greg Hobel.
Give it up to Greg.
Is it excitement? Is it relief? Always hard to tell, but a good opening attempt there for Greg Hobel at 70 kilograms. Richard Taylor is now going to come out and have his opening clean jerk attempt at the same weight, 70 kilograms.
Give it up for Rick.
Richard Taylor, 70 kilograms. And a great lift there.
70 kilos.
70 going to stay on the bar. We're going to go back to Michael Riggle for his second attempt.
No.
70 kilograms. Mick Riggle. Second attempt.
Let's give it up for Rick. We have to count for that.
And success with his second attempt there at 70 kilograms for Michael Riggle. 71 now for the second attempt of Jim Mildren, Queensland weightlifting president.
Loaded the bar for Jim Mildren. President of the Queensland Weightlifting Association. Give it up again.
Jim Mildren, second attempt. All the flags. Good lift. Good lift at 71 kilograms for Jim Ildren. Always focused, technically very, very solid. So we're going to go to 71 for the moment, call on Mick Riggle, but he's moving up. 76 is his choice. So 72 will bring out Paul Walters for his opening attempt. Paul went 3 out of 3 in the snatch, 63 kilograms. He is very quick. Straight to the platform, grab that bar, put it over your head. Job's a good one. Bar is loaded. Second attempt, opening attempt rather, 72 kilograms, Paul Walters. That's how it's done, folky dokes, just like that. 73 kilograms going in the bar. Second attempt, Richard Taylor. Richard's lifting for Rebels in the 55 to 59 years age group.
Loaded, 73 kilos for Richard Taylor.
Richard Taylor, 73 kilograms, second attempt. And great success there for Richard.
74 kilos.
Bar's going to stay with him for the moment. 74 kilograms. The bar moving up our automatic 1 kilogram increment. Lifted to follow at this stage will be Graham Walker for his opening attempt at 75. Graham went 2 out of 3 in the snatch with a best of 62, lifting for North Brisbane.
What is moving up? 75 kilos next for Graham Walker.
75 going on the bar for the opening attempt of Graham Walker. Cotton, baby.
75 kilos.
75 is on the bar, opening attempt of Graham Walker. Solid, very solid opening attempt. 3 white lights for Graham.
25 kilos remains at the bar.
Right, Robert Weeks, 75 kilograms, second attempt.
The bar's loaded at 75 kilos.
75 kilograms on the bar. Opening attempt, Robert Weeks.
Give it up for Robert.
Sorry, second attempt. It is the second attempt of Robert Weeks. Is he strong, I ask you? Well, he did just muscle clean that and then jerk it. So I'd say strength is not a problem at all for Robert Weeks. Success at 75. We're going to go to Greg Hobel, second attempt, 75 kilograms.
75 kilos. Second attempt for Greg. Give it up for Greg.
Easy money for Greg Hobel, 75 kilograms. We're going to go to Richard Taylor, 75, also on the bar. However, he made the 73 that he was successful with pretty easy, so we may see him go up.
75 kilos. Also, working the body James will go back to Mick Riggle.
76 kilograms going on the bar for the final attempt of Mick Riggle.
Loaded, 76 kilos. Good final attempt for Mick Riggle. They go for the play roll goals.
Here we go, Mick Riggle, 76 kilograms, final attempt.
Give it up for Mick.
Not quite there, unfortunately, for Mick Riggle. He managed to beat the clock by 1 second. And a gutsy attempt, but unfortunately no lift. He will finish with the best of 70 in the clean and jerk and a 128 total. Final attempt now for the boss man of QWA, Jim Mildren, 76 for his final clean and jerk. If successful, that's a 6 out of 6 performance.
Loaded, 76 kilos.
Jim Mildren, third attempt, 76 kilograms.
76 kilos.
And a good lift for Jim, 6 out of 6. That's a performance we all want to have. So we're going to go to 77 now. Second attempt of Paul Walters, I should say. Paul Walters, contesting the 55 to 59 category. Second attempt. Good attempt there. Gave the referees a look. He gave the attempt board a look. Got the lights, gave it the night off he goes. One attempt remaining for Paul Walters. Richard Taylor now, 78 kilograms for his final attempt.
Bars loaded, 78 kilos.
Bars loaded, 78 kilograms. Final attempt. Unfortunately, a no lift by majority decision. I suspect a little bit of movement in the left elbow there.
79 kilos.
We're going to 79 kilograms now for the final clean and jerk attempt of Greg Hobel, fearless leader of the Toowoomba Weightlifting Association.
Bars loaded, 79.
Here he goes, Greg Hobel, final attempt. Yep. Unfortunately, no lift there for Greg. Clearly had a personal vendetta with the centre referee, the bar coming off the platform, but everyone is 100% okay. It does happen. You try to walk that bar forward to save it. Everyone's trying to keep that lift, but unfortunately sometimes it just kicks the edge of the platform and rockets off towards our referees, who are conveniently placed just ahead of my cameras. So we have 80 kilograms going in the bar now for Graham Walker. Second attempt.
Give it up for Graham.
Graham Walker. Solid lift there for Graham. Second attempt at 80 kilograms.
81 kilos.
Getting better the day. The more lifts he has, the better he's getting. So we're going to go to Robert Weeks' final attempt, 81 kilograms for Sunshine Coast Weightlifting Club. Final attempt, Robert Weeks, 81 kilograms. Unfortunately, no lift there for Robert.
82 kilos.
The long exhale gave it away. He felt where that was a no lift. He will finish with the best of 75 kilograms in the clean jerk. We go to 82 now for the final attempt of Paul Walters.
Bars loaded at 82, thanks loaded. Sweep. Give it up for Paul.
Paul Walters, 82. Great composure there from Paul. Good lift. Took his time at the top of the clean, composed himself, nailed the jerk. 82 kilograms going in the bar for the final attempt of Graham Walker.
He's a good fisherman.
82 on the bar. Final attempt, Graham Walker.
Wikipedia 2019 Gold Coast.
So close. Got it to arm's length, but unfortunately unable to stabilise it. He'll finish with a best clean jerk of 80 and a total of 142. We are going to 83 for the opening clean jerk attempt of Michael O'Connor. Michael went 2 out of 3 in the snatch, finishing the best of 71. He timed out on his opener at 55, but came in at 65 and smoked it, finishing with a best snatch of 71. Michael will be probably following himself for the next 3 lifts, as there is only 1 lifter with attempts remaining, and that is Alan Slack, who's down to open his clean jerk campaign at 105. Michael O'Connor, 83 kilograms. And a great opening attempt there for Michael. If there was ever a doubt in your mind, you didn't see it. 84 kilograms with our 1 kilogram increment. Our fantastic loading team giving the platform a quick sweep whilst making the change here. 2 minutes on the clock. Michael's following himself, 84 kilograms.
Thank you, ladies. Any changes? Come up here. 86 kilos now, 86.
Moving up to 86 kilograms, second attempt, Michael O'Connor. Looks like he'll make easy work of it too if his first attempt is anything to go by. This is an open air arena that we're broadcasting to you live from today in Bundaberg. And it's pretty interesting to watch the lifters walking around in what looks like the bush out the back. Let me tell you, if you're here to make weight this weekend, it's not going to be hard. It's about 30 degrees in the shade in this shed. Good for at least 700 grams an hour, sitting still. We're going up to 87 kilograms for the second attempt, Michael O'Connor. Another change coming through for Michael O'Connor. We're going to 88 kilograms. Bar is loaded. 55 seconds on the clock. Winding down for the second attempt. Michael O'Connor. Contesting the 50 to 54 years age bracket. All right, here he comes. Let's go. Michael O'Connor, 88 kilograms.
Give it up, everybody.
Easy money there for a second attempt. Michael O'Connor, 88 kilograms. We go to 89 kilograms so far for the final attempt. Automatic increment. The lifter to follow at this stage will be Alan Slack at 105. So pretty good odds. Michael's going to follow himself for 2 minutes. Moving up, 91 kilograms on the bar. Same lifter, Michael O'Connor. 50 seconds left on the clock. He is going up again. 92 kilos on the bar.
Kilos.
92 kilograms. Michael attempt. Michael Connor.
92 kilos. Final attempt for the man known as El Toro.
Michael O'Connor, 90 kilograms. Final attempt. Just waiting here. Bit of conjecture about the clock. So, center referee's just talking to the center controllers as the clock didn't stop whilst the third change was being made. So the buzzer went off as he started his lift as if, sorry, just before he started his lift, as if it was a no lift, but the clock hadn't been stopped. So I would say there's good odds we're probably going to see this attempt revisited because there should have been 2 minutes on the clock. So the marshals are being summoned to the technical controller. This is the ins and outs of a comp. We are all humans, and there is a lot going on all the time. A lot of your lifters will take multiple changes in weight, and sometimes things get overlooked. This is the nature of weightlifting. As I said, it is the volunteers that make the world go round when it comes to lifting, and there is a lot going on all the time. So people make mistakes. That's how it works. But what we're doing now is going to talk to the marshals and see what the ruling is on whether Michael will have to take the no lift or whether he will have another go at this attempt. I think being that it was a time clock error, I would say he'll get another attempt because it wasn't an error by the coach or the lifter. So we will just wait and see. Still waiting for a decision. Bear with us. Go again. Yep, we have a decision. We are going again. So a minute is getting. Excuse me. I will get this out of my mouth. A minute is put back on the clock, and the final attempt is run back for Michael O'Connor. So he has 50 seconds now to come out for his final attempt, 92 kilograms.
Let's give it lots of support if we can down.
Music. Unfortunately, no lift there for Michael O'Connor. He'll finish with the best of 88 kilograms in the clean and jerk and a 159 total. We're going to 105 on the bar. First attempt of Alan Slack. Alan went 3 out of 3 in the snatch. The best of 76.
Thank you, Lord. Now, forward to 105. Forward to 105.
Bar is loaded. 105 kilograms. Opening attempt, Alan Slack. What a cracking opening attempt there in the clean and jerk for Alan Slack. 3 white lights.
106.
106 going on the clock. We probably won't put 106 on the clock. We'll put 106 on the bar, and we'll put 2 minutes on the clock as he's following himself. 106 kilograms for Alan Slack.
Loaded. 116.
Righto, we are moving along. 107 going on the bar for the final attempt. The final lifter with attempts remaining. It is his second attempt, and that is Alan Slack lifting out of Berserker. So far, he hasn't missed a lift. 3 out of 3 in the snatch with a best of 76, and he's crushed his opener at 105. So I would be not surprised if he goes up again on this lift. Just taking a few changes before his second attempt. Give himself a little bit of rest.
Also completing the process.
Going up 110 kilograms, 110. Alan Slack, 110 kilograms.
Go, Alan. Big drive.
Let me tell you, the man knows how to drive it to full extension. That was a great jerk for Alan Slack at 110. 1 lift remaining. Bar goes to 111. After this final lift, we'll have medal presentation, and then we'll get underway with session 3, the female 50 to 54 years group.
For this competition. Moving up, 112 kilos. Wow, loaded, 12 kilos. 110 for Alan.
112 nominated for the moment for the final attempt of Alan Slack, but he is going up 113.
13 kilos.
Moving up again, 115 kilograms. Final attempt, Alan Slack. Loaders, 115 kilo. Final attempt, Alan Slack.
Hi, Alan. Big drive.
We shall await the medal presentation shortly.
And a cracking lift there from Alan Slack at 115. We'll be back momentarily with our medal presentation ceremony.
Working us off. Tired.
Okay, that's live, FYI.
Please welcome back to the platform. I'd also like to welcome our representative today, Tracy McLean. John and the government is Richard Taylor. Our candidate is a 9 kilo. Welcome, Mr. Michael Burkhardt. We just read a couple of awards today. And this Alan Snatch. Thank you.
That concludes session 2. We'll be back with session 3.